What's up, you guys? I'm Chibi Joe, and I'm here with another comic book review. And this time we're talking about the Radiant Rapture, issue number 2, or chapter 2, depending on what you want to call it. So we start off pretty much where we left off, where the Mother Supreme is talking to the nun that we followed, Naomi. They're just continuing having the same argument. The nun said, "I hope you can stand the trial whenever we see our Maker." And Naomi responds in kind by saying, "May God have mercy on your soul." When she's walking away, another woman walks up and she says, "Remember our duty, Mother Supreme. Do not overstep your boundaries." And she said, "Discipline needed to be done." And she's like, "Do not be misguided. We are to protect the relics. Do not try to undermine that." The new lady walks away. The Mother Supreme sighs and walks away whenever she sees the general. And the general says, "I'm sorry, I tried." And he turns into a nocturnal and murders the Mother Supreme. And then he looks at Naomi and says, "You can join me. End your suffering and all of that. And just join the Nocturnal King. He'll give you everything you need and want." And she looks out and she just sees an army of the Nocturnal King's minions coming through and killing all these villagers and soldiers. And she pulls out a sword and starts fighting back, even cutting the general. And they escape. The lady, the nun that was talking to the Mother Supreme before this attack, finds Naomi and takes her to this vault. And she's like, "Okay, I'm going to need you to hold your own for a bit while I get this open." And so she's fighting all of these demons. And she's like, "So how's that door coming?" And then the vault opens. And she says, "Welcome to the vault." Which, a part of me would make a parody of that, and it'd be like Vault 101 from Fallout 3. But I actually really enjoyed this. They even at one point connect St. Nicholas of Myra, which we read, that St. Nicholas Demon Hunter. They connect this story to that, so like there's an expanded universe in this demon hunting thing. It makes me wonder, they have another demon hunting story with 6 chapters, and I wonder if maybe, just maybe, they are connected. I don't want Raven to tell me at all. I want to find out on my own, but I do wonder that. So, yeah, that's the end of issue number 2. I did kind of skip a few little things, like a little bit, like of the fight, and that the guards were holding them off while they escaped the vault, but for the most part, I hit like all the main points, and I love it. I really do. I kind of like the suspense of it. There were like a couple of like wording errors, but that's going to happen. Like, I'm not going to fault someone of that. My gosh. When writing scripts, I'll listen back to some of my audios and I'm like, that's not the right word to put there, but okay. Pass Joe. But, yeah, I had a lot of fun reading this. I recommend reading Ravensloft and really supporting them, not just reading them on Global Comics, but also buying their merch, buying their comic books. Like, they are a really talented storytelling group. And reading through this and seeing how they pace their stories is really interesting for me. So, anyways, everybody, that's all I have for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow with the most recent chapter of Radiant Rapture. Have an awesome day and a good night. and support your local comic book store.